these down and let y'all look at them. That's Republic Services.
Okay, this is their contract, right?
The
It's their
contract,
bid.
and then there should be pricing somewhere in there. It's gonna be a per resident, per month number, sure.
Yeah, coverage A. Oh, that's the
Workman's
insurance,
comp.
that's their insurance they have. Pass that one down that way, we'll switch.
Here's your number.
Okay.
That's 1940
Per month.
per resident.
Per residence per month. How many residences
We're
are
going
there?
off 350.
How
How much
long-
per month? I'm sorry.
$19.40 each resident per month.
And he said 350,
Yeah,
67.90.
That's $81,480.
how much do we budget
And that's
for?
weekly.
I budgeted 85,000.
No, it's month, a month.
That's
$19.40 each per month.
It's $6,800 a month.
Yeah, 67.90 a month, and then when you said 81, that's annually.
Mhm.
That's what I thought.
81,480.
How long is our agreement with them? Is it a year or?
Yeah, it's renewable each year.
Dave, pass it down, bro.
Make my notes, so I can go ahead and.
Figure it out.
And this was who?
It's
Republic,
Republic.
That Republic was how much?
$19.40 per month.
Which is 68.40,
67.90.
67.90. a
But-
month.
How much is that one per
Annually is
month?
81,480.
Yeah.
More, $30.
We have budgeted 85,000.
What is that?
Republic is more.
Huh?
Republic is more.
No, Appalachian Waste is
Appalachian.
more,
Where they live.
$30 each.
That doesn't include trash can. Does Republic's include trash can?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's 10,500.
So the resident would have to buy the trash can,
That's
not with Republic,
but with Appalachian.
yeah.
Can I check that one from Appalachian out real
As
quick?
soon as we get it, yeah.
'Cause I did request 96-gallon rollouts as part of the offer.
A 2-year contract.
$30 a month.
And he said this price does not include a trash can.
It says something about adding $5.
It will be an extra $5 per month for a trash can.
Mhm.
There you go. It's easy enough for me to decide.
Did you see Lauren's post last night?
Mhm.
Those people donate a lot of stuff to the town.
Appalachian does.
They
Oh.
put trash, they put,
Yeah.
I really wish I could
dumpsters,
see them more of that.
they put dumpsters at different things. When you have
Um,
time,
we-
things
they call it
for
time.
events and stuff for
Yeah,
nothing.
you can
no
take,
charge.
you can
You want
table this, or you bring it back, whatever
They
you
do
want to
things
do.
for people in the community, it's the lien and whatnot.
81,480 versus 147.
Okay.
She tagged all the board members in it.
81,480.
She couldn't be here tonight because they're having open house at Cloud.
That's almost half. It's almost half. Appalachian's $147,000 a year plus the $5.
No, that's with $5.
Oh, it's with the, and then Republic's is 81,480.
And then budget for.
85,000. If he would incur the cost of the trash cans, it would be more equitable.
Before we move forward with this, I've been a customer of them. I'm not certain if I should or can talk about this or not. But I'll do my best. I had to part ways with Republic. One of the things they did as far as Carolina barbecue was, we weren't aware of this for the longest time. If our dumpster lids was open, it was a big deal. And then it's something that you don't all look at, and then you come back, and then the next thing you find 6-8 months worth of invoices that are just horrendous. And in discussing that, they're taking pictures, and anytime the lid was open, they would charge you for an additional stuff. That was one. The second thing was, so if the lid was open and any product was, even 2 inches above the lid line, they would charge you for additional money. So that was like $170 a drop. So that got acclimated quite high, quite quickly. And then another thing that I had problems with, and I've never had this problem with Appalachian. I never had this problem with waste management. I've been there 23 years. But they would dump a can, and we would go back to it. Now, of course, we're talking about the small cans. You would go back to it, and it would be Ipsy trash. And they would say that it was too impacted, too much in it, but didn't get it out well. Funny, I didn't have problems with previous, haven't had problems since. I did have a problem. In short, we ended up just closing the lids, make sure we did that, but didn't know it, so it cost me a fortune. And I don't know where anyhow, my concern was specifically with these before, I would be hesitant to just jump on that without taking a real hard look at that contract, because it seems like they'll have corporations do this, in contracts, they'll find ways to go ahead and lay into some additional charges before you know it. So I just think that needs to be reviewed, scrutinized, I would suggest, because in dealing with these folks in the past, there's a couple of
A year.
Look at it.
initial costs can always come out to what. So that would be my concern.
He's not here.
Oh, yeah.
We should let him look at it before we make a decision.
Right
But with
there.
that said, we can't.
So,
For
so
that.
Jamie says this is the difference, and
In price per year.
That's pretty substantial.
A lot.
I don't have a problem at all having the council review that and come back next month and before.
Is that what you think?
um,
To do.
I
Yeah.
have no problem with that at all.
Yeah.
See if there's anything hidden. Yeah, we certainly want to do right by this. But
Yeah.
just make sure that we don't put ourselves in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
so does that require a motion?
I would say, yeah.
Make a motion.
I make a motion, we table the garbage collection bids for the town for our attorney, our legal counsel to look at both bids and come up and discuss this and make a decision at the September meeting.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Thank you. Okay. Discussion of water and sewer billing policies.
Okay, I'd spoken with Christie, and I'd spoke a little bit about, she had some concerns about, and Gary may be able to add some to this too, but trying to be consistent going forward with people that are behind, and the way our policy is written now, it goes out, it'll go out to 60 days. And it seems that the town has in the past, at least since I've been here, and I think even before that, Gary might could add a little here too, but they're stretching that out to 90 in a lot of cases before we actually get to a point of disconnection, and it's just something that was on your mind, and, we just want to make sure that going forward, we do that in an efficient way and do it consistently on a monthly basis, whatever that may be.
Do we have a number that folks can go past? Or a number of months that they can't be tardy before they
Yeah,
cut it off?
it's written in that there's to be disconnection at 60 days.
Not 60 days past due.
Correct.
So if you got your bill and
So if you're it's technically 90 if you look at it that way. Because you've got a current month and then you've got the arrears of the two, so. But I think the point was we need to be consistent going
Yeah.
forward with how we administer that.
And the late penalties.
Yeah.
And, because we haven't been collecting those.
And cutoffs and reconnects,
Yeah.
and it is revenue. It costs us some revenue, for sure.
I'd like to see, and I don't know if this is feasible, a dollar figure also that can't be exceeded. I mean, if people are a couple of $1,000s in the red, and that's gonna be really hard to catch up. I think some intervention needs to take place before they get that far behind. I'm sure that might not be,
well, it would probably be a difference between residential and business.
yes,
So maybe maybe it's different for.
a different dollar figure for residences versus commercial properties.
Have we done any cutoffs the past month or two or three?
We've done some in the last 3 months, or we hung hangers.
4 months ago, I think we didn't do any cutoffs, we put out hangers,
Yeah, they could cut them off.
but we never did any cutoffs. So that's not been done consistently since I started
And you've been here how long?
4 years and now this month. But it's, the biggest deal that I saw when we did do it, they would only make them pay for like a month. If you only make them pay for a month, if they're 60 behind, then I'm back up there next month.
Or 90
Back up there
plus
next month.
behind.
So,
Right.
90
you know, I
plus.
kept trying to tell them, you need to make this, they have to pay the balance in full, or we're going back next month. And then, I guess they got tired of me telling them that, and then we just actually quit doing it. So, that's what we did. We haven't been consistent at all with even doing it.
So what do we need to do to update that policy? We don't need to have a public hearing or anything, do we? Just need to update the policy.
Yeah, I think the policy as written may be adequate. This is just a matter of administering it properly.
Administer it properly.
Yes.
Which brings me to, are you okay with the water bills and tax bills and stuff? Are they on track, or are we having computer issues?
Well, and
Having mail issues, aren't we? Yeah.
Edith
Mail
may-
issues.
Edith may be able to speak a little bit, but for some reason, just the water bills, you know, we just in order to print a check for the US Postal Service to mail them, there's a whole portal that you go into, and there's passwords, and we've been doing them fine for the past 2 or 3 months or 4 months since we had a vacancy, but now all of a sudden, yesterday, you can't get in there, and she spent all day today trying to get that squared away, which you did, because Jamie signed the check I saw for the postal service, and that's good, so, yeah, go Gary.
Well, and then, there's another thing with that, I don't know if it's so much Camstrut, but they do updates. But typically, whenever Southern does an update, you'll have problems. I mean, we had problems for the first year and a half, and then it worked 2 or 3 months, and next thing you know, it's like nothing worked. And you gotta get them involved, and get it straightened out, and it's good next month, and then the following month, same thing again. And it's been a hassle for the clerk ever since we went to the system. I mean, it's not every month, but, you know, you can tell when you do an update, for what worked last month won't work this month.
Explain to them just a little bit about all that today and
Well,
yesterday.
I think that yesterday, the hardest, challenge that I had was the reading time when there was reading. I mean, we have 4 books and book one, hardly nothing pulled through. So I had to manually go in and search up readings and send the manuscript into the program. And I'm talking about on over 100 accounts. That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so on top of that, not being able to, get the postal service login situated, it took probably about 7 or 8 emails and on the phone for a few hours, or pretty much all day, just to be able to post them.
That's,
The numbers are in Camstra, but there's a disconnect for Southern, like you said, it was just book one. You know, we pulled 2, 3, 4, but we didn't pull book one, which there's no difference in what she's trying to pull through, she's trying to pull everything through.
do you have any theories as to why? Do we not have a contract with Southern? And in that contract, do you know if it says we have any kind of a maintenance or they come out?
There
IT
should be a
support,
service
I
agreement.
think so.
There should be a service agreement.
Yeah, and when you reached out to Southern, I mean, they've been responsive, right?
Yeah, they have different.
It's just a time thing.
Yeah, it's just the time thing, because, I mean, I could say, I need this to be looked at, and it might take them a few days, but to me, I mean, if I can enter 100 counts in a couple hours, I might as well just do that and have it done.
Mhm.
So that's the kind of other thing about it. But as far as getting all the accounts established and straight, it should be a whole lot simpler than it is. Should be able to pull water readings and print bills and be done.
And how often does this happen?
This is once a month, I can send out.
So,
No, but how many times does this, once a month, do you have to redo this?
Yeah, once a month I'm gonna pull over readings, like something's always straight, and like there was 2 or 3 accounts I used, and it reverted that, but we had 500 accounts, you know, you have to pay, go through every one and make sure.
I'm so, the reason I'm asking, I mean, did this happen before Edith was there? Has this been going on for 6
Well,
months?
I think that,
It was straightened out for a while.
yeah,
I mean, for a long time after we switched, like I said, it was probably 6 to 7 months and it got straightened out. Then it went 1 or 2 months, and next thing you know, it acts crazy. And then it might work the next
So who
month.
can make the
2 months.
phone call to get on, hold of some upper level management's tail on this and say, it's getting out of control, we need to really get this.
That's what happened finally at 7 or 8
because
months.
you don't need to go through the same.
no.
Or every 2 months,
No.
or even every 6 months.
And there's also been some stuff that you've been straightening out that probably should have been addressed before now, but that's neither here nor there at this point.
Jennifer Meggs is the president of Southern Software.
I'll be more than happy to make that phone call and everybody else. That's my kind of thing.
We pay Oakley to do that.
And again,
We pay that company
being very
to
responsive,
do
it's not as quick as-
It's like trying to get a hold of the owner of Carolina Barbecue. You can't ever get him on the phone.
So our-
Doing the same stuff.
Same
everybody
Our
stuff.
else.
remedy to this is what? Reach out to the company, to the, and
Yeah, I have reached out to Southern on especially certain accounts and not pulling correctly. I think they've got our file format and fixed a little bit, which is good. But there's still a little bit of more work to tailor to it working correctly. But at least we now have got a starting point to getting individual accounts fixed, because sometimes, like, say the meter model number will be put in as as the reading. And then somebody gets a bill for $6,000 for water. You know, and it was just the wrong reading pulled over, or put in manually 3 or 4 months ago. So that clearing up errors
Can I say something personal? Now, this isn't negative, so please don't take it negative. So when I start out, just hear me out. But probably about 15 years ago, when that clerk was here at that particular time, my water got shut off 2 different occasions. Both times I was in the shower. Second time,
TMI.
sorry, I apologize. I highlighted that just to the effect perspective. And, when we got, when I used to have hair and wash my hair. So, but the point is, so I had what I would call a discussion with the clerk at that particular time. And received a letter from our town lawyer as far as my discussion wasn't exactly appropriate for that matter. The point being is, that's never happened yet. Point is, you shut somebody off a couple times, and they suddenly find a way to make their payment. That's it. So, what happens is, and when we extend this to a period of time, it's, and there are circumstances, and typically, I think if somebody called and said, this is why I'm at, we're trying to set something up on a payment program or something along those lines, we could, we may even be able to look at working with that. At least if somebody keeps us in the loop where we're at. But there has to be communication with this.
So what we want to do with this, so we can move on down
Well,
the list?
first call Southern, and preferably, if it were me, I would prefer someone actually come on site, not do them over the phone, not migrate.
Well,
stuff.
yeah, the southern stuff, I
There
think,
was People that came when we
Yeah.
were first setting up on it. 'Cause I
There
had to
was,
do-
And you're talking about the time frame. I think David said it's actually, it's an ordinance, we just need to go ahead and.
just need to just go by the ordinance.
You mean the water thing or the Southern? I mean,
The water, he's talking about. shutting the water.
I'm still on Southern.
Well, no, I was talking about Southern.
But, yeah,
They had to come.
Me and
in
him was talking about shutting the water off.
I'm sorry,
Which is topic of discussion.
Southern sent people. Go ahead, Gary.
There's a lot of accounts in our system that have no numbers or have no good numbers. The two, whenever we did do cutoffs, I tried to make sure we didn't do cutoffs on Fridays. We didn't put deadlines for Fridays because you can't do a cutoff.
Right,
And we didn't do cutoffs on holidays.
right.
We always tried to do it to where we put them out on a Monday or Tuesday and they have the Thursday with their hangers to be able to make arrangements. So nobody went through a whole weekend without water.
In reference to numbers, are you talking about telephone numbers? What
Yes.
kind of numbers? Okay.
account numbers or telephone numbers?
Telephone.
Is there a,
General information to get a hold of these things.
right? So
That's always been a problem.
how can we,
Well, I guess when they
Remedy.
call back and say, I got a notice that they're gonna cut my water off,
That's another thing. We need to look at the phone system, because apparently it's
Yeah, I had that. in my
blinking but
notes.
not ringing.
I had that in my notes to go over.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I'll talk to you.
And sometimes there's just not, like, if she's into what she's doing and in this mess, I can understand not answering. So leave a message, we'll call you back.
But in all honesty, like whenever it rings, I try my best to answer it. And a lot of times it don't ring.
I'm not,
And I
yeah.
turn around and answer messages.
are there telephone numbers attached to the tax bills?
Most of them, but I would say with the tax bills, that information probably isn't correct, because where it goes from here, or are we talking about utilities?
Do we have any kind of information for the residents of Newland or the businesses that include a viable telephone number besides the water bill that we could pull information from to get accurate telephone numbers?
I'm not sure
No.
now that like Bill South, you don't do some of that kind of thing, you know, or and now that Carolina West is shutting down and going to Verizon, that's another issue.
Have more new numbers.
Lots of new numbers.
But,
I'm too sure.
I wonder, and I don't, if I can figure out how to do it. I don't care to do like on the Facebook page and on the website, you know, update your information on a form, and then they can just like hit send and it'll come. Someone,
That'd
yeah,
be great.
and then we could like name, address, phone number, and that way,
Email.
I mean, it could, but we could do like just a form and say, please fill this out and send it back to us ASAP so we can get your
Update
information correct.
Yeah.
And I think the only other issue with the water bill is postage. You know, once we reach them, like I sent them out on the seventh last month, there are some people that give me today that just hung out the water.
Mhm.
We didn't get one at all for last month. We did get the one that you sent this week.
I got one. I
The one
still
I-
haven't got
I
the
haven't
guest
got-
house.
The one I paid the other day, I got it in the mail. Well, my sister
Funny
picked it
how
up
all
at the
these
post office
issues
today.
memorized since you got here. Isn't
Yeah.
that something?
And the
Weird,
return
huh?
sticker stuff has its like this, I probably have two return stickers. And it's PO boxes or, you know.
I think all the bandwidth.
If you do an address change, it's a
podcast.
nightmare.
Nightmare.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
All right.
Especially if you don't have your box up. Yeah.
Well, if you want me to, I can try to come up with something. We can get together on that when you get a minute.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think the best solution is to try to get everybody, you know.
Some people don't have it.
Yeah, I mean, and they just wait for their bills to be. you
Yeah.
know, And there's a few that don't, which always.
Yeah.
But at least get on this part.
Okay.
We to department reports. And that's our public works first.
We get water bills that are undeliverable 2 to 3 months old, like we're been in for 3 months.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden, they're undeliverable.
Mm-hmm.
That's my fault. All right, I put a sheet in front of you that shows the progress from the hydrant and valve replacement. You can see all the locations and basically what we did. We replaced 18 valves, we installed 15 new valves. We replaced 7 hydrants, and 5 of those with a new valve in as well. We removed 2 valves, and we found 3 that were not on our map. So, I've tried to do a lot to get our map updated, and as, I've got it set up to meet with Jessica Wilburn and COG mid-September, and we'll get all this stuff updated, and I'm gonna have her, she printed out just one with hydrants on it, because the fire department wants to renumber them. I'm gonna have her print me one out with just valves, and then from that, make a valve management exercise program.
Incorporated.
We'll get that going, so we can maybe keep some of these from locking up on us. And I mean, it's a tremendous plus what we've done, because we had a leak in front of the post office 2 Fridays ago. I turned off 3 valves and the water was off. And there wasn't like 6 people out of water. So that's a tremendous plus.
That's what it's there for.
Right.
We had the guys behind us back here, the Soil and Water, they had a project year before last, and they had nominated us for it, but they're gonna redo the river from basically Carolina Pizza all the way down Shoemaker and around the curve to curve at, Old.
River.
Oh, yeah, Toe River. So it was $1 million project. We got awarded. They're in the process. They're like 70% complete. And as soon as they've sent stuff out, so as soon as they get the okay, nobody wants to make changes, they'll start pulling permits. And he said it would probably be early 27 before they got started. But that's gonna increase the Shoemaker, the looks, and the, all that brush and stuff. The river's gonna look a whole lot better. So
That's good.
that'll be a plus. And the only other thing, the pain in the butt, lack of better word, the Oldville Trailer Park. I know we had an issue a couple weeks ago on Friday, had to go out there. I had sent Rick Block a letter back in October 15th to 25. Because I've met with them 3 times. So the third time Sandy and I met with them, and we basically gave them deadlines that this needs to be done, this needs to be fixed, this stuff needs to be torn down. So they finally got the water fixed somewhere around, May the 19th. So, but they never did anything with the houses, the trailers, they never
No.
did anything else. So basically, after I sent them this letter saying they owed us, they had $45,700 in fines for the stuff they hadn't taken care of, basically, they cut us off. We wouldn't answer our call, our emails were returned, so they're basically done. Well, they still haven't done anything. Luckily, I've been able to work with Alan, and he's worked to fix the leaks, and we've kept the water usage down. We've kept it down below 100,000 gallons the last 2 months instead of the 3 or 4 they were. They used 4 million gallons last year. Just that part. 25,000 gallon average per trailer. And it should have been 5,000. But the way I have it figured right now, with what they've done by not doing the trailers, by not cleaning up the house, by not doing anything of that, it's $44,200 per unit that they owe us in fines and penalties for stuff they've not done. But I've tried to get lawyers, if nobody's gonna do anything, I'm gonna quit worrying about it. So I'm not worried about it.
In other places in maybe North Carolina, this same LLC, who Rick Klopp works for, has had other trailer parks that have been condemned because they are a public nuisance and a public safety risk. And there are a lot of very nice people who live in that trailer park who work hard, but we need to, can we send them certified letters, send them something from our attorney, send them something, sue them, perhaps?
I don't know, as much as I can do, I've done. And that's what I'm saying, there's nothing happened. I know Alan's trying to buy the park. I think he said August 12th was their deadline to let him know if they were gonna sell it or not. But basically, Rick won't talk to us.
He's making money hand over fist. I don't see him, because he doesn't do any maintenance. He doesn't do
No.
anything except collect the rent.
And especially now that the water bill's less than half of what it was.
Did they repair the sewer?
No, they haven't done anything to stop the water leaks.
But
But yeah, whatever was going on the other Friday, I think that's been taken care of. Alan, but there again, Alan took care of it. Rick did. But, after that, I went back and pulled all the stuff that I've had, and I've met with them 3 times. So I'm at the end of what I can do.
Take a slap of lean on
Somebody else.
David, what are our options?
To me, we're almost to the point now to maybe try to explore, nuisance options, condemnation, that sort of thing. I mean, I wouldn't have any other suggestion but that.
We couldn't
I
slap a
mean, you
leak.
can sue them, you can have him get involved and sue them, but that's a civil matter, and it's gonna cost money.
Yeah.
It's gonna take years.
Do a lean.
Well, a lien for like going in and doing the repairs and then,
Yeah,
Well, I mean, for the fines and penalties we imposed
yeah,
on 3/19/25.
yeah.
And we gave him 60 days to fix both of them.
Yeah.
And Alan did get the water going. There was still a $16,000 fine because they drug out, it was 167 days that they took to get the water fixed.
So you could put a lien on a property over there, right there.
over what they currently owe.
Yeah.
And that still leaves the issue of
When I sent this on October,
uninhabitable and that
Yeah.
kind of thing, in some cases over there.
There are, it's a sad situation. There are people there who have been there for decades who don't have another place to move their trailer, or who don't have another place to live, and they are by far the majority of the folks that live there. But this is management. These people pay their rent. they can't not pay their rent, and the water bill is split between everybody that's there. They all pay the same water bill. So they don't know how much water they're using. But
Well, I think if you put a lien on it, then the owners of the property come forward. Because all of a sudden, if you get a lien and a judgment against it, when they pay the rent, they'll pay it to the clerk of court instead of them. And then it just comes to satisfy us until the lien come off.
well, I hope we can explore whatever legal options we have.
That's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you. Will you bring this little sign up? Is anybody on the sign up sheet? Bring it.
Okay, so the month of July, we had 284 long indeed. Double cost of 5 arrests, 3 domestics, 1 report of breakdown, 4 motor vehicle accidents. We have 1 assault. That 22nd, I think it was. The July 4th activities definitely went well. As far as I know, we didn't have anything reported to us, anything out of the way, anything bad went on. Anybody got any questions?
The assault
Yes.
that occurred involves the trailer park, correct? Or
The
people
other
at the
one.
trailer park?
It didn't happen.
It didn't
Which
happen.
one, this one or that one? Cause I think there was one out there too.
Yeah, that was that one out there.
But it originated somewhere else.
Yes.
How's your dogs doing?
Okay.
How many arrests have they made lately?
I ain't had Leslie out there. What we did.
On the beaver traps.
They're still there. Put it that way. I am having no luck at catching the beavers.
They're on to you.
Yours
Yeah.
made some? Yours made some arrests?
Well, the beavers, as far as the guy who does the trapping,
Yeah.
he came by the other day to get permission to do it this fall. Oh, really? He said he got 16 matches. Well, let me get up with him, we could, I can do it like right now if you want to. I told him, well,
Their pelts are no
he
good
just
right
got
now.
a paper sign and he left. Yeah. I think the wildlife guy knows his name. Yeah. Because he gave it to me before, but, I think he has to wait till a certain time. That's what I'm saying, I'll make sure we get, renew our degradation permit, so we can do it right now. Okay. So then we start looking. Yeah, he got 16 last year, he was just.
Pelts are no good right now. I know, it don't matter to you, but it's gonna matter to that trap. He's not gonna trap till they're good, I promise. You might have to trap. Take that dog out there and turn it loose on. Why? You afraid of beaver whip that dog? Huh?
Anything else?
Thanks.
Okay, here's from Chuck.
Okay, we're still, we're getting everything on the finance side, we're still getting everything entered in for this current year. Sharon's doing a good job, Gillespie is doing a good job for us. They're very busy, getting things up to date. We'll have, a detailed finance report at our next month's meeting. I was gonna mention the phone system, we've had some issues. And it's like she said, and I mean, the phone wouldn't ring. I mean, if somebody was sitting right beside it, I mean, we didn't hear it audibly ring, but I think that, do you think that issue's resolved?
Well, I'm hoping.
Or is it still
for a
hit?
little while,
Yeah.
but like the past 2 days, mom hasn't been in.
I was in there twice today, and all of a sudden her red light started flashing.
That's it.
Who's our phone carrier?
We go through coordinates.
Yeah. So that's been and I know that irritates people when they call and can't talk to somebody.
That's the one major complaint I hear about is nobody's home.
Maybe we ought to have a cell phone that it runs over to also. If we don't hear the phone ringing and then we see a red light, we could always forward that number to a cell phone till the phone got repaired.
Do we,
Mine goes, I mean, mine rings back there, and on the second ring, it goes to my cell automatically.
Yeah,
It'll ring both of them at the same time.
and I remember when Jessica was in there that it would ring over to her phone too.
Well, maybe we need to make sure it's cut off on her phone.
Yeah, yeah.
And then get it set up on, Eve's
I
phone.
need to stay.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of weird things going on.
Is that what it's doing?
Well,
Is it
not
going,
like this.
is it still going over to?
I don't know for sure what's happening, because like the only time I know somebody called this phone was a voicemail.
so it's ringing and flipping to a cell phone somewhere.
Something's going on. And I called them, and the first issue was it's like on do not disturb, and so we got that took off, and it worked for a week or so, and then now it's.
Maybe it's clicking back over a certain amount of time. It could be a programming issue. You might need to tell them to come out here and bring you a new phone. And just unhook that one. I know I had to keep new phones in stock all the time. But regular phones, not my new phones. Cause they would go out. Maybe they need to bring you a new phone on your desk. Maybe you go through the program and that wouldn't hurt, would it? Dave, if you could request them to come pay an on-site visit.
Yeah, we're on site visits.
Huh? Need a lot of
On-site
on-site.
visits.
I got, I did get Riverwalk surface quotes. We solicited informal quotes from several people. I ended up with 5 quotes. I got one from T-Berry Construction. He bid $72,800. I got one from Eggers Construction, who bid $59,500. I got one from Beam Construction, he bid $65,880. I got one from Mike Nelson, he bid $34,540. And I got a cursory bid from Appalachian Seal Coat and Paving for $238,000. So it will be my recommendation that we go with Mike Nelson for the surface repairs at the Riverwalk. And I'll say this, everybody that went out and looked at it, Gary was accompanied everybody out there and showed everybody the exact same thing. So there should not have been any questions. And you can see how the bids were fairly close. There shouldn't have been any question as to what we were bidding on there. So that's my recommendation, that we do that. Don't necessarily need the action. I mean, we've fulfilled FEMA's requirements, but just for the record, let's go ahead and award that to the low bidder there, Mike Nelson, for our Riverwalk service repairs, if that's something that the board wants to do.
Is that everything for you? Any questions?
I think it's fair.
I'll make a motion that we accept the bid for the Riverwalk repairs from Mike Nelson in the amount of $34,540.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Okay, we're also in the process of doing the exact same thing on the electrical side, which will replace lights and get the electrical back up and going. So hopefully next time we meet, I'll have those numbers and we'll get those electrical people out there more. The only other thing I was gonna mention, I know we've had a little bit at least I've been told, there was some concern possibly about the dog park and I guess us not being out there and doing that as of yet. And Gary can kind of throw in on this, but that's kind of being held up by I mean, there's a notice of violation that you go over that, Gary.
There was a letter sent to the mayor on July 18th, 2024, talking about the notice of violation, and nothing was addressed, nothing was done. I found out about it back in February, first I heard of it, and I got with one of the engineers, Jared Wright, with the Gill. He called Allison, and there's some discrepancy there, but, I revisited this week, trying to get this cleared up, so hopefully we can get some direction. Jared can talk to, there's Terry Fox, in flood management, so hopefully Jared can talk to him. And
So
Jerry
the
wants
letter
us
of
to read-
violation said in essence what? We have to move it or it can't be where it is?
It wasn't supposed to ever be put where it was,
Oh, okay.
and somebody went ahead.
No, the
No.
notice of violation has nothing to do with the dog park.
Let's assume that whole,
Oh, okay.
The notice of violation was for the work that was done to clean up Shoemaker.
Okay.
And one thing they want is a no rise, which there is no rise, there was nothing added to down there at all. So that was the part that Jared's trying to get a handle on, why they want a no rise, when all we did was cut the brush down. We didn't go in and fill in, we didn't do anything, so we're trying to figure out how to get that taken care of, and then we can get rid of it, and then we can get the dog park put back in. One thing I wanna do with the dog park, I want some fill put in, because I don't want a swamp park, because that's what it is right there.
Gary, could we move that across the street to that lot we own?
Well, it's too rocky and hard. It's not really conducive to, you know what I mean, the grass grows there, but I guess where those other trailers used to sit, there's still some blocks in the ground, there's a lot of rock in there. I just don't think I mean, we might could go take some dirt in there, but it's not gonna be as big of a lot. And then my other concern is people are gonna park over here and have to cross the road to get to the dog park.
So if we get the letter of violation resolved, we
Yeah.
can put the dog park back where it was.
Yeah, we also need that no rise issue resolved. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing, because we wanna put some fill dirt in there. We don't wanna go over and put the fence back and then
Right.
get the no rise stuff cleared and then have to take the fence down we need to raise that elevation just a little bit to keep that water from just standing in
If
there.
we can get the no rise cleared up on the NOV, then the no rise, you just put 3 or 4 inches of dirt over there, get rid of the swamp, shouldn't be a problem. And we get the fence in, we get the gazebo in, and we get the trees back. Right now, we can't do anything at Shoemaker until the NOV is cleared out.
Okay.
And then the only other thing I'm kind of window shopping a little bit. I think that because of all the mowing that we're doing a good job of that. You know, I think it might be a good idea for us to look at a good used tractor that we can attach a flail mower to the back of and then a side sickle blade to mow these right of ways with. Because right now, the shoulders of the road, they're basically just manually doing that with weed eaters, push mower. It can be done a whole lot easier, but I can bring some pricing for something like that. I think it would be beneficial for us to look at that. It would make their job easier, but it would also make things look a lot better too.
If we got a tractor, could it be used to push snow as well? Give them another
Oh,
option.
yeah, it would be a big enough tractor and with a cab that we could attach a blade for some pushing too. Yeah, for sure.
You had any luck with stop signs yet?
Stop signs, we got some. We get stop signs.
Speed limit sign, I'm
Oh,
talking
you
stop
talking-
signs. Stop signs up there on the hill.
It's installed.
Has it been there?
When did you have Landon do it? It's been up there since
about
It's
three,
been
about 3
about 3
weeks.
weeks.
It's leaning now where they're
It's
gonna.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah, we,
I
there is,
just saw a video that
Yeah.
the Laker girl had posted and
there's a stop sign up
so
there
went
now.
up there, yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's been there.
has it,
Yeah.
since.
Several
after-
weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay, since she posted that or?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was, yes, it was right after
Yeah,
that.
right after that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Miss
It
Little,
is
does that,
leaning now.
did what they've discussed help answer what your question? Pretty much, is that it? I was gonna let you speak if you needed to.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
What
that-
shocked me was, when I did the post, I was totally shocked at the number of responses I got. I got a lot.
It kind of bothered me too, because like you said, I was not the mayor then.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to know that it was not on my watch.
It was the dog park, there was discussion, somebody mentioned about the runoff and sludge from, Horn Automotive going into the river.
Oh.
River walk.
Yeah.
A lot of concern about that.
Yeah.
The lights, the river walk lights were already addressed.
Yeah.
Dog park was addressed. The baseball field, was another one that was brought up.
That's
It's
county.
That's
county.
county.
It's county.
Well,
That's
Little
county.
League and county.
Yeah.
Okay. And, the entrance to the river walk, somebody brought up like.
That was the entrance out here.
Out here,
Yeah.
They're
Miss
saying
Little.
it's different here.
Miss Little, do you know about the dog, do you know where Mike's campground is? There's a dog park between the big church, Church of Jesus Christ, and the campground. He's put a dog park there that anybody can use. Yeah, yeah. It's, you wouldn't see it if you didn't walk back there or know that it was there, but you would be free to use it. It's fenced, it's got benches.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And I also volunteered out with the new.
with the
Okay.
what?
With the new dog park.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, just
We appreciate you coming.
come back anytime, ask questions. I've messaged you in my inbox. And if you have any questions, just let us
Sure.
know, but we do like the idea of the dog park. It was a great thing and people could walk the river walk or walk around there. I think Gary used to use it a lot. You still do walk the dog down there, don't you? In the evening, but yeah, so we hope to get that back eventually.
I'm glad.
So,
I'm glad.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
yes,
You're
ma'am.
welcome, honey. Thank you.
Dave, I have one more question.
Hold on,
Where's
that's- she has it. This lady needs to speak.
Oh.
I'm not sure if I'm even in the right place. Is this the town meeting or is this the county meeting?
Town.
Town.
It's town. Well, my gripe is probably with the county. And, I live in Minneapolis and the river is not in the right place there and it's caused the town to almost be like the Hatfields and McCoys. And the hurricane didn't make it happen. The debris, people and other people basically moved the river. I lived there 35 years. And I used to be able to see the river from my upstairs windows. And they moved it closer to me behind the bank, so I can't even see the river anymore. So.
Where do you live at in Minneapolis? Where do you live in Minneapolis?
51 Carter Lane. And,
My grandma lives on Old Toe River, just right up.
yeah,
From
right
there.
up from there. It was the old, Toe River campground.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but,
Yeah,
the river was moved. It was a
I know
definite cleanup debacle. And I just wonder if I could get any help from anyone that you know of.
I mean, talk,
Unfortunately, we can't.
Yeah.
talk.
Unfortunately, there's nothing we
Who
can do.
have you been
Definitely be
talking to?
county.
Have you talked?
I've talked to the Army Corps of Engineers. I've talked to people in the county. My sister's reached out. I've talked to Robert Griffith. Just all sorts of things. Robert Burleson, I'm sorry, yeah. And, but it's just basically the county thought they could do it and apparently their hands are tied right now too. And I don't know where to turn and.
State legislators,
Huh?
state legislators.
State,
Dudley Green.
Dudley Green.
He's a representative.
Okay.
He's
And
on
your-
Facebook. if
your
you're on
state's-
Facebook.
No, I'm not on Facebook.
Okay.
That's just it. And really what's happened is ever since the hurricane, I work, I'm a widow and I work nonstop every day. So this has occurred. I mean, it's like people bought the land across the river from me and basically they've created a giant landmass, a new front yard for themselves that was never there while I was at work. And, so Dudley Green.
He
Ra-
actually
Ralph
lives
Heiss
in
is
Newland.
is your senator, or Ralph Heiss is the senator. Dudley Green is the
Representative.
congressman representative. Ralph Heiss is our senator for this district.
And Ralph lives in Spruce Pond. doesn't he?
Yes.
He's Spruce Pond, but Dudley lives here in Newland. He's not far from here.
Oh, that's good to
But
know.
he's-
What
yeah.
happened to, McKinney? He used to be running for Congress or Senate or something. Patrick,
McHenry.
thank you.
Yeah, they
They
changed his
changed
districts, and then I think
districts, yeah.
he decided not to run anymore because he had
Okay.
he had some small children and stuff and decided to devote his
Yeah.
time to that.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, y'all.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Sorry we weren't any help.
And I like how you did all those quotes. That was awesome. Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good one.
I have one more question. we can jump. What about the audit? Are
Yeah,
there any
That
questions?
was my next question.
Yeah, I've got a contract that I hope to be signed this week
Oh,
with a firm out of Whiteville. They're a firm that does, the High Country Council of Governments. You're familiar with it. We're there. I mean, people
Really?
aren't eager. They're not eager to do it. I'm not gonna, we
Oh,
talked
gosh,
about that, but it seems like they're gonna be willing to
to help us
step
out.
in there and do what we need.
For a nice price.
obviously.
Don't
of
know
course.
yet.
Don't know yet. Uh-oh.
That-
Maybe
If
Julie
I
can
could
help us.
request a really, a quick closed session for personnel matter, real,
For what?
Yeah.
to talk about the town clerk's position, and,
Not wanting to know more legal ones.
no, it's not, no legal matter.
Okay, I guess we're, need to make a
Yes.
motion.
Kenny,
Sure.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
I just got one question. I know y'all are really trying to work with people about the water bills, looking at policies and whatever else. Comes down to the point, people's gotta be responsible for themselves instead of the town looking at, well, we don't wanna do this, we don't wanna do that. My suggestion is, y'all say the time, you got a water bill. My water bill didn't come. I come down here and say, what's my water bill? They stack up in there that's been returned, and it's a post office boxes, it's not like. But anyway, why don't y'all set a date? If you get a water bill, it's due on such and such day. 60 days from that day, whatever day it is, nothing will get your attention like turning the faucet on and there's no water. Take care of your own problems.
Hence the reason I.
Unless Dave's in the shower.
Yeah.
I can attest to that.
Instead of trying to, well, we need to do this, we need to send them a notice, we need to wait another 30 days. Set a policy, whatever y'all set the policy is.
Be really good
60
at
days, 90 days, whatever it is. That should be red flag to the clerk here. Nothing will get your attention. Don't pay your electric bill and see if they come out here and knock on the door and say, now, could you please pay it in the next 30 days?
They've got an RSS, they'll switch it off at the office.
That's not gonna happen. Nothing will get your attention like turning the faucet on or getting the shower, no water. Problem solved.
It would be cool if we had those kind of meters, wouldn't it?
yeah, well,
You just switch
Trying
it
to
off.
make a system and drag it out. is
Computer
just
just
really
off.
bothers yourself.
I think
Let
we,
people be responsible for themselves.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think we kind of did that at 60 days. I mean,
We
Yeah.
tried.
we tried we tried the hangers, we tried it, which we haven't been doing.
Yeah,
apparently.
the hangers work, they doesn't matter, they do work.
I'm-
It's getting them out there.
I get tired of the partial payment, cause that really, cause you pay $50, well then there's this amount over here in the 90+ days.
Yeah.
And
well,
that's
that,
what we're
that
trying to.
needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need to, there
We need
needs
to
to be a
rework
minimum.
that policy.
Should we have
Yeah.
like a workshop or something for that, just
No,
especially
we
for
can
them?
just do that.
Do it.
Just
Do
do
a
it in
regular meeting or
September,
something?
put that on the agenda. And we'll rework
Maybe
that
by
policy.
then, and you may not like this, maybe by then the water bills will be kind of straightened out. We can get Southern in here and try to get this ironed out with the computer system.
So people so people can't say, well, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, if you got water running all the time, you know you got water. Just because you get it on the money, take the initiative, be an adult, come by and say, hey, look, what's my water bill? Pay it. You don't pay it, cut the water bill on. Simple solution, you pay the bills, turn the water off.
And since the phone isn't working, people can't come in to ask or call in to ask. Because some people may be shut, they may be old or may not have transportation. They can call when the phones get straightened out.
The people who say.
Okay.
All right, at this time, Madam Mayor, I make a motion, we go to closed session to address the open clerk's position.
Okay. Second,
Second.
all those in favor?
I raised my hand, does that count?
Sure.
Thanks, Sweta.
Yeah.